Good morning. Thank each and every one of you all for coming out to this special event this morning. I wish I could get around and shake everybody's hands, but under the circumstances, everybody understands. But I do appreciate you all coming for this awesome event that we have this morning, a new day for Johnston County Public Schools. So welcome to this swearing-in ceremony of Dr. Eric Bracey. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Vice Chair Dr. Peggy Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Sutton. Welcome to you all. We're thrilled to have you here to celebrate with us today. It is a momentous occasion. It is my honor to introduce several of you and to welcome the rest of you, and with apologies for not knowing who you are or what your position is, but we're going to say welcome to you all anyway. First of all, our board members. From the right, you've met Mr. Sutton, Mike Wooten, Ronald Johnson, Terry Sessoms, and Teresa Grant. I also want to introduce Judge Jackie Lee, who will do our swearing in today. Dr. Eric Bracey's wife, Janelle. I understand their children are in class today. Isn't that a joyful day? Dr. Bracey's brother, Eli, who is a superintendent in Portsmouth City Schools in Virginia. His cousin, whose name I did not get, but thank you for being here anyway. Sorry. The Johnston County Public School Cabinet and area superintendents and all central office staff who are here to help make this very special. We'd like to welcome the principals and assistant principals, and I just cannot even think who's missing because you're all here, and that's a great tribute to you. I'd like to also thank the support staff and welcome them, the facility services and child nutrition, the office support staff who made all this happen. We could not do it without you. And then all other special guests, welcome. You cannot imagine how delighted we are to see you all here. Without further ado, we'll just get on with the program. Thank you again for coming. Oh, and I do want to introduce one other person, Mr. Britt. Mr. Stephen Britt will be, he's back here. He will be joining the Johnston County Public Schools staff as our new Chief Finance Officer. So welcome to you, especially. Thank you for coming. That's really great.
Now it is my pleasure to introduce our new Johnston County Public Schools Superintendent, Dr. Eric Bracey. As I just said a couple of weeks ago when we were here for his introductions formally to everyone, Dr. Bracey's been a superintendent for 12 years now and had two different stints in Northampton County and just recently in Sampson County. But just a little bit about what he did in Sampson County is just phenomenal. I believe they were 105 in the student achievement when Dr. Bracey joined Sampson County Schools. And as of last year, they were number 16 in student achievement in the state of North Carolina. So I think that's a great round of applause. He also faced some financial burdens, just like Johnston County faces today, when he arrived in Sampson County. And I believe it's fair to say that he left them in very good shape financially, along with Mr. Stephen Britt, who is now our Chief Financial Officer, with over a $4 million fund balance in Sampson County. So round of applause for that. Thank you. As Dr. Smith said, Miss Janelle, his wife, his right hand, is with us today. And we miss your three daughters, but we're glad you're here. Glad your brother's here, Eli, and your cousin as well. But we thank everybody for being here for this special occasion. And I'm going to let the show begin. And let's go ahead and get Dr. Bracey sworn in as our next Superintendent of Johnston County Public Schools as we turn over a new leaf and a new day in Johnston County. Thank you.
Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution and laws of North Carolina,
and the Constitution and laws of North Carolina,
not inconsistent therewith,
not inconsistent therewith,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of my office as Superintendent of Johnston County Schools.
of my office as Superintendent of Johnston County Schools.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Okay. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you so much.
You will sign all of these oaths as well.
Yes, ma'am. I'll do that. Thank you so much to everybody for being here this morning. So good to see so many of you. I look forward to meeting as many of you as I can. My sister-in-law, Kim, said something a moment ago that was so true. These restrictions bother me so much because you want to hug, you want to shake hands, but we will follow the guidelines. Before I begin, I want to send some well wishes to someone, to Judge Addie Rawls, who was supposed to swear me in today. Certainly, we wish her a speedy recovery, and certainly we're thankful to Judge Lee for filling in and swearing me in today. I'm so appreciative of you doing that for me on such short notice. Thank you so much. And again, I want to thank I said this 2 weeks ago as well, I want to thank the entire Johnston County Public Schools Board of Education for the confidence that they've shown in me to stand where I'm standing today, to have the wonderful opportunity to lead this great district. We're excited to be here, Janelle, Cameron, Courtney, and Camille. We're excited to move to Johnston County. We're excited to be a part of this great community. We're excited to put down roots here. My expectations are high as a superintendent, but I promise you one thing. I will never ask you to do anything that I, myself, will not do as well. I'm excited that so many of our principals and assistant principals are here. I'm looking forward to getting to know you all collectively. I'm looking forward to getting to know you all individually as well. And we will do wonderful things here as a combined unit. Even in the midst of this pandemic, we will focus on our kids and help make our district stronger academically and financially. And I'm so happy that my good friend, Stephen Britt, has made the decision to join us here in Johnston County Public Schools. You all will enjoy working with Stephen. He's very user-friendly and very informative, really knows his finances. So glad that Dr. Smith was able to recognize Stephen. I want to thank Mr. Sutton and Dr. Smith again for their kind remarks about me, and so glad that Ms. Janelle could hold the Bible for me. You know, this is the third time that I've taken the oath. I'm always reminded of the first time I heard the oath administered was when my brother Eli became superintendent, just one of the most favorite days of my life. But the first time I took the oath was in July of 2008, and I know watching Janelle hold the Bible, Eli's mind went where my mind went was the first time we took the oath, our mother held the Bible. Just great memories of a great lady. So certainly we give honor to her today because, and I haven't asked Eli this, but I think Eli would agree more than anybody in this world, the person most responsible for him and I being able to stand in these roles was our mother, because she made so many sacrifices for us. When we were children, when we were in college working on degrees, she made so many sacrifices. And we can say that here and now, but if you call our 87-year-old father, he will answer the phone and talk to you whether he knows you or not. And you ask him who has been most responsible for his kids, and he will tell you they had a great mother. So certainly we honor our mom today. Also, Mr. Sutton or Dr. Smith, I can't remember, introduced Eli. And I want to also introduce his wife, Kim, for being here today with him. And I have a lot of friends that are superintendents, I have a lot of people I consider mentors as superintendents. But make no mistake about it, my favorite superintendent in this country is this guy right here, Dr. Eli Brace. And I'm so thankful for his friendship, and the support that he has given me over the years. He's always there to give me some advice. No matter what time it is, I can call him and wake him up, and he'll talk to me about whatever's on my mind. And to have someone that close to you in that role, this is a lonely job as superintendent, but it's always great. And it's something I think I've taken for granted, that he's always there for me to talk to me. And certainly I appreciate it. Also want to recognize a dear friend of mine who has really been supportive, and as of today, he's no longer my representative, but also want to thank and recognize Representative Raymond Smith for being here today, he and his wife, Representative Smith from the 21st District, I believe. You are no longer my representative, but you are still my friend and brother, and I look forward to our relationship continuing. Also have some family here. I see my cousin Kim sitting out in the audience. I see my cousin Adia with her 2 sons out in the audience. Just so thankful that so many people could be here today. I also want to recognize Dr. Mason and her husband Rick for coming over today from Goldsboro to support me as well. So thankful, Dr. Mason, that you and Rick could be here today. I want to introduce lastly someone who is very much responsible for me standing here today. A gentleman who gave me an opportunity over 21 years ago, someone who gave me my first administrative role, and I want to thank Mr. David Hawks for being here today. David is the principal of Durham School of the Arts in Durham. I think David has about 1,800 kids there, and we met a long time ago at a school in Kittrell, North Carolina. Anybody knows where Kittrell is? Absolutely. He was the principal at Zeb Vance Elementary School, and he hired me over 15 other applicants, and I became his assistant principal, and he's been a mentor, a friend, and a brother to me since then, and I'm certainly appreciative of David and his friendship. Also want to recognize some brothers that I'm looking forward to becoming a part of and doing great work in the community. To my left, I see the brothers of the Smithfield Alumni Chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi. So thankful for you all for being here today. Look forward to meeting you all after I finish speaking. And I said last time I was here, and I'm going to close in the same way, that I truly believe so many people in this state, in this community, have forgotten just how truly great Johnston County Public Schools is. So many people have forgotten. Well, today is the day. As Dr. Smith said, this is a new day. Today is the day for all of us in this room and all of us in the greater Johnston County community to go to work and remind everybody how great a school system that we truly are. Again, thank you so much for coming. I'm so excited to be here. We can't wait to get started today. Thank you so much. All right. Got it.
At this time, we will do our social distancing, but we will also have this time to meet Dr. Bracy and Ms. Janelle and have some refreshments that our child nutrition has so graciously prepared for us. So let's enjoy. Thank y'all for being here again.